Hi there, it's Azar from Dreamweavers Music. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of a mix I've been working on. The track was written by myself and Heather Burgess. And yeah, I've always wanted to sort of remix it. I was never 100% happy, like most of us producers. But I'll give you a little play of it first. So I've added some plugins, I've added some effects. It's mainly been mixed. But I'm going to take you through exactly what I've done. So here we go. So there you have it. So that's the basic mix. Of course, that's not a master yet, but I'll do that in a separate video. So for today, I just wanted to show you exactly what I've done. You'll see here, I'll bring the mixer channel across so you can see what's happening. There we go. So now when I hit play, you'll see all those channels have got signals on them. Let's just choose a part here. I've basically done, as you can see, I've got my piano there. The main piano track, I've done a parallel channel of that. When you solo the piano out, see what I mean? So I've done some parallel compression on this. You'll see I'll just solo it out for you. That's without the parallel compression. And that's with, you can see it makes quite a big difference. The way I've done that is, of course, on the SSL Mixer, which is, of course, the mixer that Reason has based its software on. It's the SSL 9000. You'll see that I've got compression on that parallel channel. Quite a high ratio, quite a low threshold. And I'll just play it for you. That's with compression on. And this is with compression off. So you can see it's quite a big difference. And I've done that, of course, for the primary rhythm tracks. The primary rhythm tracks being, of course, the kick. I'll solo that out for you. This is with parallel compression. This is without. So you can see quite a big difference. Excuse me. Got quite a few tracks here. I'm using a little bit of parallel compression on most tracks. The amount you use is down to yourself. Don't want to use too much. You only want to use it on the things that you want to bring out nicely. What I've also done here on the master SSL compressor, which is the bus compressor, you'll see it's moving very, very slowly. Just some subtle compression on there. See that needle's hardly moving, and the way I've set this up, I'll just show you. What I've done is I've keyed a filter to the master bus compression, and the way you do that is I've taken from the Reason master section, I've taken the control room out, and I've put that into the audio in of the filter, and the audio out from the filter to the sidechain input. And once you do that, you'll see that key lights up. And that key, of course, you'll see on the SSL is that key there. So you see I'm triggering the compression by using a filter. And the reason I'm doing this, I'll show you. Just flip that rack around again for you. Is because I do not want the compressor to react on the low frequencies. Otherwise it just makes it sort of overwork and the bass tends to become a little bit muddy. That's only if you've got a very heavy bass that you're using in your track, of course. So you can see that I've cut that out to about 376. You can take it up to 400, 376. When I push play here, you'll note on the compressor there's very little happening. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off and on in sequence. When the blue light goes on, then of course it's on. So yes, I normally do that on tracks where it's quite bass heavy. This has got a very deep sub bass in it. Of course, when you've got all that low end in the master bus compressor, the compressor's working a lot harder to deal with those low frequencies. So that's basically it. That's the master bus compressor. You'll note I've also got quite a bit of filtering happening on the SSL here. You'll see these filters, high pass and low pass filters. I have done a little bit of EQ in that tracking stage as well. So you'll note I don't have a high pass and a low pass on every filter here because some of those channels have been mixed already, or rather EQ'd to a basic level. So just going to hit play for a second here. So you can see my levels at mix stage, you know, they are pretty healthy. I've got nothing to worry about there. I am running the mix through a limiter, which is the Fab Filter Pro L2. It's a great limiter. You'll see how it works when I hit play here. I've set that to the K12 scale. So I've set that to the K12 scale. And that was designed by Bob Katz as a sort of standard for, you know, the louder end of the music market. You, of course, get different scales. You get K14 and K20. And those are mainly for broadcast and streaming. So K14 is for streaming, K20 you'd use for broadcast. So nice little mixer. I actually love the interface. You'll see it's very user friendly. You'll note I'm not doing much processing here at all. I've got no attack, no release. Transients I normally actually take down to 0. Doesn't make much of a difference. It's only if you're applying gain here, which you'll see. We'll see how it's cutting down there. But of course, that's for a mastering video, and that's for another occasion. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of that. I will do a more detailed video at some point. You'll notice on my sequencer track here, I've mainly, it's not that many tracks, but I'm doing some processing on some of them. Basically got some piano, got some vocals, some choir, some bass, some percussion effects. I've got a sort of mid bass layering the sub there. Of course, flute. which is played by Heather Burgess, my partner at Dreamweavers Music. And of course, got some cello and some subtle bird effects here, just bird singing really. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a mastering tutorial at some point to show you how this track is mastered. So thank you very much for your time. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Either way is good. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm not sure if you heard that properly. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down.